Hey, we wanted to make sure that you feel at home, so we have a technological problem, just like we always do when we're at the Elks Club. So we'll try to get back to the PowerPoint in a moment. But welcome to 2020 award ceremony. I think you'll enjoy this. It is live, and I'm not telling you where it's from. It's out in the universe somewhere, so enjoy. First of all, we usually do birthdays and anniversaries. Well, today is a special day for me because it is, come up here, my dear, my 47th anniversary, and I got something for her. Now, hold on. I picked these this morning from somebody's backyard. But anyways, this is for her. It's 47 years of bliss, and she's an incredible woman. Okay. All right. And there might be other birthdays and anniversaries, but it really doesn't matter because I'm up here and you're not. So, okay, here we go. We're going to just get right into the awards. And first of all, I want to present a few Paul Harris Awards. First of all, Mike Medlin. He's Paul Harris plus 5. Congratulations, Mike. The next two have been donated by an anonymous person out there. But Steve Galliard plus 2, Paul Harris, and Bill Johnston plus 3. And so congratulations to all 3 men. Well deserved, and we appreciate that all you do for Rotary. Okay, the first award winner is dun 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 dun. Get some music there. Okay, here we go. Come on up, yeah. Come on up. Jody Hale. And then, as you can see, you turn that around and you show her. I know, but it says, don't forget the raffle. I forgot it a few times, so this wanted it. So that's for you, Jody. We appreciate you running the raffle every Tuesday, and we love you. Okay. Thank you, ladies. Okay, the second award winner. Wait a minute. I can't remember his name. Cale Muscott. And here it is. Here's Cale. You can see a face of Cale. And this is what it says on his. You see that, Cale? It says, my name is Cale, not Cole, not Cale, and not Call. All right. Somebody just recently called him Kale, like you eat kale, but I won't say who that was. But congratulations, you got a shirt for you. And I'm not sure when you're going to get these. It might be 2028 or something like that, but hopefully soon. So congratulations, Kale. And thank you for all your work. And one of the things about Kale is that he really did encourage me. He would send me emails that when I needed them the most, and I do really appreciate them. All right. The next award winner, yes, of course, the indomitable Mark Smith, our secretary, who does an incredible job as a secretary. And Mark, I hope you take this with the humor that it is given to you, but it says, let me tell you what I think. And one of the things I appreciate about Mark Smith is that he will tell you what he thinks, and so I never have to worry about not knowing exactly where Mark stands. So I do appreciate all this work. He's one of those guys behind the scenes that does an incredible amount of work in so many areas, and it's been a great Rotarian. Thank you, Mark. Okay, this next award winner is Miss Enthusiasm. Or maybe not, but anyways, here it is. We do have a mask for you, Linda, and it could actually double in the program. You may want to put this on every once in a while when you think you're going to say something. Anyways, you get my drift. But we love you, Linda, And again, thank you. I can't wait for my hug soon, hopefully. All right, Linda Mading. And this is one of the happiest people we know because we've got to get your picture, Catherine McGregor. Come on up. But we appreciate all of you do for us, Stand Up Placer, and what you did with all the different masks for the COVID-19 and taking that on. You are by one of the most compassionate people I know, and I really appreciate you in so many ways, and you've made my year a lot easier because of who you are. And you get a cap as well. So here's the cap. Nice cap. It's my theme. It's not Cindy's theme. It's my theme. But anyways, it's not really my theme. It's your theme too. But anyways, congratulations, Catherine. We appreciate you. The next recipient is. It's coming. Here it is. Vanna doesn't do well. She's kind of slow. Anyways, Benny Bennett. As you well know, Betty and Dennis are environmentalists and really appreciate what they bring to the club. I got you a water bottle. I know that I'm not sure if it's made out of the right stuff, but it does say Rotary on it. Clean water, Betty. And I thank you for everything you do for Rye. The kids love you, and I think that you are one of the best Rye representatives that in the state and probably in the nation. You have done so much. Anybody who does a 3-day day trip with a bunch of kids on the spur of the moment is incredible in my estimation. Thank you, Betty, so much. Okay, let's go, Vanna. Vanna's coming up here now. The next recipient is Lori Tompkins. Actually, at the beginning of this year, she wasn't Lori Tompkins, but anyway, she is now. When I asked Lori to take on the float, she gave me, she says, I'll think about it for and then she only, I think, thought about it for like 2 days. She wrote me back and said, yes, I'd like to do it. And if you were able to go to the Festival of Lights to see the float, I really think we had the best float, but who am I? But anyways, she did a great job in organizing that. I think it's going to become a tradition that we're going to do every year. And it was a lot of fun. It was wet that day that the parade happened. But Lori, I appreciate you, miss you, and just thank you for all you did during that time. I know it was stressful at times, so thank you. Do you want me to sing? No? Okay, yeah, I'll start singing. Okay, our next recipient, Kathy Bianchi. Kathy is going to take actually, she's dropping off the board. She's helped us with the, it's not community service, it's club service. And she's done a great job. I know this has been a stressful year for you, Kathy, but we do appreciate all that you've done. I really like the flags on the tables this year. And the polio jars. I mean, it would just add something to our festivity. It was fun to see how many flags we have. It's amazing to me. But again, Kathy, you're well deserved of this hat. And it says connected to the world, and we will always be connected to you no matter where you go. Thank you, Kathy. Sure, applause. You got applause there. Yeah, good. Johnson can come down. Anyways. Okay, next one is our fund committee chair, Al Lombardo, who will be on the board next year. And we got him a thermal cooler for those days in which he might have a beverage. He does like his beverages, Coca-Cola, Sprite, orange juice. But we decided to get him this Rotary thermal cooler. Thank you, Al. Again, you're one of the most encouraging people. You always got a smile on your face. You have made a great impression on our club. since you've come on, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you do in the next couple of years on the board. And I'm sorry you have to work with Cindy, but that's okay. Okay, thanks. Thanks, Al. Yeah. This guy here, it's not the guy behind the mask. It's the one in front. It's that we're giving the award to. Whoa! You just lost. Whoa! We just lost the bell. But that's okay. It's no big deal. I didn't even ring the bell. So, anyways, Jeff Wood has been the barbecue chair for 2 years. We thought we'd give him a hat, as if the other Vanna could get over here soon. And so there you go. Jeff, you did a great job for these last 2 years. We brought in over $50,000 each year, and I know the transition over to Nancy's kind of an odd one in that we're not really sure what's going to happen with the barbecue, but you really did undertook the responsibility. You've done a great job. I enjoy your chiding of me. It's not very often that I can go to a club meeting without you saying something sarcastic about me. So I do appreciate you. And I appreciated that you took on one of our exchange students and stepped up in doing that too. But thank you, Jeff Wood. Now, this one is an interesting one, this award, because this person never put her picture in the club directory. So she decides to put her dog in the club directory, and the dog's name is River. And if anyone, most of you probably know that Bridget has a golden retriever like we do, and they're friends. They see each other every once in a while. But Bridget is, again, one of those people that took on the ski challenge. She organized it. We did really well this year. If we get the PowerPoint up, you'll see some pictures of it. But I really appreciate that you organizing that, and I really appreciate you as a friend. I think this has been a tough year for you, and I just want you to know that you're loved by all of us here, by the club members. You have a community around you all the time, and so we have a caller for you, Martingale, and this is a special caller for River. It's not for you, it's for the dog. So I just want to make sure you understood that. But anyways, we're going to have this embroidered with I Love Rotary. So that'll be coming to you soon. Take care. Thank you, Bridget. Okay, start singing. Okay. Next award goes to Tara Kavrikas. And we're going to give her a hat because she's a woman of many hats. She helps us in public image, but she's on a few committees. I've worked with her on the Brewfest, and she always has excellent ideas that I can never think of. And she's been on the board for the couple of years that I've been on, and she has really helped me promote on Facebook. Between her and Nancy Nittler, they've done a great job with public image. But Tara is a wealth of knowledge. And I just enjoy you in so many ways, and I do appreciate what you did for our club this year. Thank you, Tara. Okay, next recipient, Steve Galliard. And as I mentioned before, Steve just received a Paul Harris +2. And well-deserved, Steve. Your emails to me have been just so moving and so heartwarming, I guess you would say. And I've come to know you as a really good friend, and we may not always agree politically, but the good thing is that if we were representative of both parties, this is the way it should be, because we could talk. But anyways, I want to thank you for being the treasurer, keeping us on, accountable, and you've always been gracious in how you've handled things. I can't think of there were so many words that I could use to describe you, Steve, but your friendship meant a lot to me this year. Again, thank you for all your hard work. You've always had a smile on your face. You always have this, everything will work out, and I really appreciate that. So we're going to give you a hat because you did a lot of things for us as well, so for the club. Thank you very much. Okay, this next award goes to the debonair Barry Steigers. Barry, when I came to you in the beginning of the year and said, hey, can we video our meetings and put it online? And you said, sure. And we did. And as I was looking through the different videos the other day, we had quite a few people actually watch them, surprisingly. But I really thought that was a great way for people that were not able to attend. They could watch them. There's some people who were hospitalized and they watched the videos. And so I really appreciate you. And then the other thing I appreciated about you is that you helped me become presidential. I remember you telling me how to stand and how to what to wear and things like that sort. But that really made a difference in how I conducted myself, and I really do appreciate you. And you get a hat too. Okay, the next one. What can we say about Steve Snyder that hasn't already been said? But I do appreciate your humor. You're always, when we talked on the phone, you always had some sort of sardonic thing to say that made me laugh. But what you did for me, or for our club, and especially for me, is that when we went to Zoom, we had to kind of scramble for different presenters, and you came up with the incoming president of the International Rotary. And some others as well, and they were just outstanding speakers, and it was so good to get to know Holger. And matter of fact, I'll be reading something from him in a little while, but I just really appreciate, and then also your counsel. There was a couple times I wasn't really sure what to do. There were a few members that were, I have difficulty with it, but you really helped me through that, and I do appreciate that, Steve. Okay. He gets a hat. Yeah, thanks. We're a little slow on the uptake here. Okay. We actually have the person here today that's going to receive this. You have to go over this way a little bit more. There you go. Because we really want to see her beautiful face. And we don't want to see your face. Come up, Cindy. Come up. No. Come on up here. We don't do 6 feet distance anymore. So, anyways, Cindy and I talked about every day on the phone, and she has really been the wind under my wings. And I know that Forrest got jealous every once in a while, but. He said that I talked to her more than he does, and so, and he was really appreciative of that, actually. But anyways, Cindy and I started out together. She helped me. We talked to our board members, and I think that this year's going to be a great year with her, and just her friendship. And we met in Hawaii during the summer, or the fall, I guess the spring or whatever it was. And we had dinner or lunch with Forrest and Cindy, and we had a great time. And I know that one of the things that was sad for us is that she wasn't able to go to the international convention, but we thought we'd bring her to the convention to her. So she now has a shirt that has Rotary on it, nice looking shirt, and if she doesn't like it, I'll take it. But anyways, here you go. We are looking forward as your next president, and you'll do well, and I'd just appreciate you. Okay. I get to give the, we're not ready yet. We got Jane just sat down because she thought she was over. Anyways, there are a couple more awards, and this year I couldn't come up with just one Rotarian of the Year, so I gave out two Rotarians of the Year award. And so the first one I want to give that out to is Nancy Nittler. And Nancy has actually transformed our website into something that's exemplary. And we were always in talking. I didn't talk to her as much as I talked to Cindy, but I did talk to her quite a bit. But we really did develop, I think, an accessible website. And that was one of my goals this year, is that this would be friendly, user-friendly. And I think it was. And I think it was fun to do together because I worked on the carousel a little bit. And the bulletins, I think the bulletins were just wonderful, and they were easy to understand. Her saying was always, go to the club runner, and you'll find all the information, and it's true. And so, Nancy, I really do love you, and I do appreciate you. You have been such a wonderful friend during this time. And I know there were a couple of days in which, after Zoom started, that I was down, and you wrote me an email, and you called me, and you kept in touch with me just to make sure I was doing okay. And it meant a whole lot to me. So, Nancy Nittler, you are one of the Rotarians of the Year. And on your plaque, it says, 2020 Rotarian of the Year, Rotary Club of Auburn, Nancy Nittler, in appreciation for your untiring efforts and limitless enthusiasm resulting in the best website ever. And then the quote says, everyone can be great because everyone can serve, by Martin Luther King. And I think that's very true of you, because you serve in so many capacities, and I do appreciate you. Congratulations, Nancy. Okay, the second Rotarian of the Year let's wait Jane get up here. We're trying to figure out who it is. No, yeah, I know who it is. Yeah, just bring both. It's on the. Okay, the next Rotarian of the Rotarian of the Year, the second Rotarian of the Year is Richard Hall. And Richard and I got together in the summer, and I told him I wanted to do something with the vets. And he was really just took that on with Gary Ransom and some others. And I think we had a great benefit in February. It was well attended. We actually made some money for the vets. The other thing about Richard is that, and as we all well know, is that he hosts the Zoom meetings that we have, and I couldn't have done it without him. I think you really do need a host besides yourself, because it's just difficult to do both at the same time. And Richard was always willing to help, and it was actually, we didn't have too many snafus like we did today with PowerPoint. But anyways, Richard, thank you so much. Again, for all your work with the vets. We had the great vet panel on Veterans Day, which I thought was one of the highlights of the year, and discovering some things about vets in our area. So on yours it says, the Rotary Club of Auburn thanks you for your support of our local veterans and veteran organizations. In addition, the club recognizes you as Zoomer of the Year. Congratulations. Thank you, Richard. Okay, my last award is the Distinguished Rotarian of the Year. And that goes to Terry Cooney. Terry, again, in the beginning of the year, Terry and I were talking about programs. And this year, in my humble estimation, has been a year of some great programs. From Beth Ruyak to Holger to the Special Olympics. There's so many that I could go through. Maybe if the PowerPoint works, maybe you'll see some of those. But he really was. You were great, Terry, as far as finding some interesting topics. You always followed up on making sure they were going to be there, even when there was sometimes we had to switch some things around. You were very flexible and accommodating with me, as if I found somebody that I thought, well, it'd be more timely to have this person at this time. And so it worked out. And Terry, and the other thing about Terry is that, and I think most of you know, is that he gets there early, sets up, and then he takes down everything at the end in our club. Nobody, I hope that you recognize that happens because of Terry. And so he receives the Distinguished Rotarian of the Year for his selflessness to serve. The quote that I have for him is Maya Angelou. He said, "I have found that among us other benefits, giving liberates the soul of the giver." And I really think that struck me as an accord with me for you. And I just really appreciate you. So Terry, congratulations for being Distinguished Rotarian of the Year. Okay, are we ready for the PowerPoint? Okay, we're going to show you a little bit more about this year, and then I have some closing remarks, and that'll be it. Am I on? Okay. Yeah, there are a few more slides that we had slides of the Rye kids, as well as I took some slides for the Zoom meetings we had as well. Hopefully we'll have those up for you on the channel. So this is being recorded, and so if you're not watching it live, you could watch it later on. So you'll probably want to watch it over and over again because you'll want to see me again and again. In closing, a couple of things before I close it, I want to make sure that I don't forget. One is that we still have a blood drive on July 15th, and we need to have sign-ups. I think we have 15 right now that are signed up to keep it within the Rotarian, within the Rotarian clubs, the Rotary clubs. We need to have, I believe, 40. So she wants to know if we should go public. So just if you've been thinking about it and you haven't done it yet, go ahead and sign up for that. That's July 15th, starting at 10 o'clock at the Canyon View Community Center. So that's something. There was one other thing, but I can't remember it. So, am I missing something? No. Okay. Okay. So how to close? It's been a surreal year. It's been an unpredictable year, as you well know. And it's difficult to know how to encapsulate everything that has gone on. But for overall, I did really enjoy my year as your president. And I think one of the best things is that you get to know people maybe in a little bit more intimate way by being president. And I enjoyed that for being the recluse that I am in some ways. I did really enjoy all of the different activities and enjoying to get to know you and to undertake this journey together. And so, I read the recent Rotarian magazine last night, and I really liked the president's message. This is Holger's, the incoming president, Holger Knack. And he says, Rotary is not just a club that you join. It's an invitation to endless opportunities. We believe in creating opportunities for others and for ourselves. We believe that our acts of service, large and small, generate opportunities for people who need our help, and that Rotary opens opportunities for us to live richer, more meaningful life with friends around the world based on our core values. He goes on and he talks about the COVID crisis, and he says it is a challenging time, but he says at the end of this article, this is our great challenge, not just in the next year, but into the future. It is up to us to remake Rotary for these times, these new times, to wholeheartedly embrace the ideas, energy, and commitment of young people eager to find an outlet for idealism. We must become an organization fully enmeshed in the digital age, not one that simply looks for online ways to keep doing what we have always done. I think that is true. It's a challenge, but I think it's a challenge that we step up to as Rotarians. We always have, and we always will. And he ends with, the world needs Rotary now more than ever. It is up to us to make sure that Rotary opens opportunities for generations to come. I couldn't have said it any better. And this is my last sentence as your president. Although we're having one more meeting next week, it's the new members meeting. Just remember, in the best of times and in the worst of times, it's great to be a Rotarian. Thank you, and God bless.